Good evening and welcome to our post-game interview. Joining us are Phoenix Super LPG Fuel Masters head coach Topex Robinson and our best player of the game, Matthew Wright. Congratulations, coach. Congratulations, Matt. Matthew, did you and coach talk about anything in particular before this game? If so, what about?
Topex threatened us that if we didn't win, he was going to trade all of us at the end of the game. So we were all scared. So it was a must-win game. And when coach at the end of the day, the coaching staff does endless hours of film, and even though we're the ones playing the game, they're the ones who lose sleep at night figuring out a game plan. So we just wanted to come out collectively as a unit on the same page, regardless of what the game plan was, and just take it one game at a time. We know that we have a long schedule, two big games coming up against Ginebra and San Miguel, two very winnable games, and we're very confident against those teams. So we just wanted to do right by the coaching staff because they work tirelessly to prepare us for each game.
Okay. Mr. Denison Dalupang would like to ask a question.
Good afternoon, guys. Congrats on the win, Coach Topex and Matt. Question for Matt. As you've mentioned earlier, two big games coming up. And knowing you, the competitive player that you are, how are you navigating these coming days, especially with your backs against the wall, two must wins, and in comparison to the journey that you guys went through the last bubble, how are you navigating these coming days?
We don't really like talking about last bubble anymore. That was a year ago, and we're a completely different team now. We have 5 new players, we have rookies, we have free agents, we made some trades. So we have a different team, and we have a different mindset, we have a different game plan. So this conference has been a challenge, but I'm sure there's other guys who are like me on the team that enjoy challenges. I enjoy my back against the wall, because when the pressure's on, that's when you really see who you are as a person and you really see what you're made of. So these next 2 games against 2 giants are going to be huge, but at the end of the day, it's just basketball, and they got to guard us too. As good as those teams are, they got to guard us too. And I think that we're slowly picking up momentum. We won 3 out of 4 games so far since the restart. I'm starting to finally find my touch in this gym. It took me a while, but I felt like today I finally, broke that barrier. And I'm starting to see our team developing an identity, offensively and defensively. So I think we're moving in the right track, and that's all I can really hope for.
Got it, Matt. Thank you very much.
No problem, Dan.
Up next, Mr. Ray Hoble.
I'd like to ask to Coach Topex. Coach Topex, first back-to-back victories for your team. You see this as a long time coming?
Oh, again, we try to always be our best. Yun naman ang palagi naming mindset coming to games. We want to take the win will be the byproduct of what we're doing, just like what Matt said. We're in the process now of rebuilding. We love this kind of opportunities for us to really get better and sharpen our saw. So again, we're gonna always take this win, and moving forward, it's gonna be a tough 2 games for us, just like what Matt said. So we'll always learn from this experience. Again, winning hides a lot of flaws. We still have a lot of things to work on as a team. But good thing about us is we have control of our destiny. So we just have to grind it out with our last 2 games.
Thank you, Coach.
Up next is Mr. Bong Lozada.
Hi, Coach Topex. Congrats po. Coach, 2 very big teams ahead. Do you think your team has the right sense of urgency right now to go over this and secure a place in the playoffs?
Again, yes, those are 2 big teams, but we always think about this. We know we're gonna be tough again, up against the tough teams, and what doesn't kill us will only make us better. So I guess the pressure is not on us. We just want to get better. Whatever happens, as long as we play our best basketball, which is even not comparative of that other team, but as long as we play together, we've been on this situation before. No matter what happens, we want to learn, and we want to give ourselves a chance kung nasan man kami playing those top 2 teams. So now we have nothing to lose in this last 2 games. So So again, chance for us to get better and be stronger as a group.
Thank you, Coach.
Up next is Mr. Ruben Terrado.
Coach, good evening. Coach, si Justin Chua had a slow start, at least on the offensive end this conference, but ngayon nag-top score siya. What do you think is the reason bakit medyo slow yung kanyang start on the offensive end? And do you think, how huge is it na parang nakukuha na niya yung groove niya at this point of the conference?
I guess Justin last year is a different Justin now. Mas marami siyang responsibilities, and also obvious again having Jake and Vic also to rotate, kind of adjust. Medyo nagkaroon ng challenges sa Justin, and he's going back to his identities. The coaches always remind him, let your offense come to you. What you could bring into this team is your defense. A lot of people were saying, a great wall of China. So he went back to that. So nawala yung pressure sa kanya offensively. So what he's doing right now is just getting his teammates involved, especially Matt, the way he sets screens on Matt. It creates a lot of opportunity for us. So again, we're always gonna encourage Justin for those small wins that he does. And right now we're happy where he is. His confidence is back. And in time for our last two games. So again, everything's rolling well for Justin.
Coach, Larry Muyang, he got some minutes today and he got 5 points. Can you talk about him?
Again, Larry is as our first rounder. We want to really look into the future with Larry. I mean, yes, he might not be getting his minutes right away in our fast games, but he's always ready. He always proven his worth. He's a champion, and we're just happy to see him really compete. Up against those big guys, giving us those numbers. And Matt was conscious to really get him going. Most of his shots are coming from Matt. And that's what's Matt been doing with Larry, trying to give him the confidence.
But it won't be a transfer.
And that ends our post game. Thank you very much, Coach, and congratulations.
Thank you.